people want to call him Big Baller Beane. People want to call him Big Nut Beane. Whatever you want to call him, he needs to go.
Tavares coming out, sends it in a goal. They score! They score! Holy mackerel, they score! Morgan Riley! Mo Riley! The Leafs have won it! They're going to the second round!
Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5! Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!
Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 42 of the Buds Mafia podcast. This is going to be called the depression episode and the therapy episode because this is
we're just in shambles.
A lot different from last week where the Bills beat the Chiefs. The Leafs were turning it around. I know the Jays lost, but there are some positives going into it. Now it's just they have to, like the usual how they do it, they just snatch it from you. They take it right away. Leafs stink. Stolar stinks. Leaf fans stink. I'll get into that. And the Bills stink. And the Ticats stink. But I'll let you take that because that's not really my realm. But yeah, it's just, we may not get into too many news around each league. It may just be rants on our team. But that's what we're doing. We're called the Buds Mafia. There are teams, and that's kind of what we got to do. There isn't really, I know the trade deadline passed, and we can talk briefly about that and what the Bills didn't do, but almost did, which is just as exciting. But yeah, Jackson, how you doing over there?
Great.
That's good. I don't know. I guess before we get into it, go ahead.
I've got a dump.
Yeah, how about you dump on us? What are you going to dump?
Well, I mean, we see it every single week in the NFL, and I'm getting tired of it. It's not Pop Warner football. Please, for the love of God, stop doing these reverses to your wide receivers or tight ends. Did a reverse to Brock Bowers. This is great attention Ryan is paying to me right now.
I'm paying attention.
Thursday night, they did a reverse to Brock Bowers on 3rd or 4th down. Also, Geno Smith losing his mind and Brock Bowers not even looking at him and Kenny Pickett coming up like he's a veteran. That's a bad look. But these reverse plays are just either if you don't have Puka Nacua on your team, don't do it. Don't do it. Just give up. Run quarterback sneak. Try and get a first down. If you don't do it, punt. I'm tired of seeing negative plays. Football at the end of the day, yes, it's an offensive game. I am tired of seeing plays behind the line of scrimmage when you have amazing quarterbacks and running backs and wide receivers, and you know what you're going to do. You're going to start 3 yards negative behind the line of scrimmage and try and get 2 yards positive. Why are you making it 5 yards to get when you only need to get 2 yards? Run a quarterback sneak if it's 3rd down, run it again, and you might get a first down. These stupid reverse plays, I hate them. I can't stand them. They are the bane of my existence. It's not Pop Warner football. You're not going to confuse a 10-year veteran in the NFL that, oh my God, maybe they're running a fucking power I. No, they're running a reverse, and all it takes is Max Crosby to come upfield and make a stop, or Nick Bonito, or Joey Bosa. Doesn't matter. You can name any NFL defensive lineman, and they're going to make the goddamn stop. It is the dumbest play in the NFL. They need to stop it. That and the tush push, I cannot stand right now.
I'm also dumping this weather. I'm a big wintertime guy. I do like the winter. I don't hate snow. This is gross.
I love this weather.
I ran 12 kilometers in this. It was hell. I was very sore, and it was just gross outside. But yeah, it's 2 dumps for me, a dump for Jackson. Before we get into more of the negative stuff, thank you to everyone who donated to our Movember. It is crazy how much we're up. We're almost at 30 kilometers running. I think we're at $590, I think.
28K, yeah.
Yeah, it's 28K. Jesus. We're going to have to figure out how to do that. It'll be December. I mean, I like running outside, even when it's snowing. I don't mind it. Maybe we find an indoor track or we can figure something out.
I was thinking maybe we split it up over a few days. So that way we're not just running 28 all at once, especially if it's dead in the snow. So like maybe we split it up over 2 or 3 days.
Oh yeah, no, I knew the whole plan. If we got to so high, we wouldn't be just running like a marathon in one day. I knew we'd split it up.
I got people at work saying they're going to sue me for fraud though if I don't run it all at once, which is a problem.
We say, hey, my girlfriend's going to become a lawyer. We'll sue those fuckers. We never said we do it all in one run, but we said we will run that kilometer. But yeah. I mean, who knows? I would like to do it all as much as I can, right? Like I'm up to doing, I think my most I've done so far is 15. So I mean, if we can get up to that, I will. But I don't want to do like, 2 kilometers a day. That's fucking stupid. But we'll figure that out.
No. What I'm saying, but like I don't know if you saw it. That's why I was getting people like spreading my page as well, because if you got more than $50 donated to you before November 7th, you automatically get entered in to win a new set of TaylorMade golf clubs. If you donate more, or if you get more than $1,000 donated to you, you get, dude, we got to start pushing the donations. Like, I get it. You're busy with like doing the Buds Mafia stuff. You got to start pushing it, because the amount of stuff, we're going to have to run a lot. We might as well get some stuff out of it. And obviously this is going towards a great cause. So the more that we boost it up, the better it's going to be for men's health overall. But like, you can get t-shirts, tote bags, new set of TaylorMade golf clubs, all while supporting men's health.
The nerve you have to tell me to start posting more stories and content of this stuff, which I am. The fucking nerve you have to say that shit. I've seen you post more stories in a day than I have you had for this whole thing. So yes, 100% men's health. That's why we're doing it. Clubs aside, fucking nerve you have to say that shit. Next video you send me about a Bills game or something, it's going on a story. I'm going to put some AI on it. I'm going to make you look horrible. And I'm going to play like a puppet. I purposely
didn't send you one today.
Yeah, he's shocker.
I wouldn't have even had to say anything, and you would have done that. So
no, if you have my word, if I say I won't do it, I won't. But yes, thank you for everyone. It's been nice. It's been nice. I gotta sign up for that, Mary. I gotta sign up for it, because I just feel like the more I push it off, I'm not gonna do it. I gotta sign up for it. I know I've been doing research with Caitlin of trying to like stuff to do. Because you have like a max, right? It's like max like six hours you have, which, I mean, I can probably do it in 6 hours if I can figure that out. They also say they recommend not wearing headphones. Like, fuck that. I'm not going blind. Like, you kidding me?
You're not going blind?
Well, I don't know. Blind for the ears, I'm saying, basically. Like, I'm fucking...
Oh, okay.
Like, I know they recommend maybe not extra weight with the phone, or maybe all that Bluetooth or something. Like, no, if I'm not with you, I'm putting on headphones or something. Like, that's just what's going to happen.
Well, you've been training a little bit more. I don't know if I'm in for a full marathon. I'll run a half. Yeah. I can definitely do. A full marathon for real, I think I might get rhabdo.
That's all right.
Do you know what rhabdo is?
No, I don't have energy to ask who or what thing.
It's basically like, people get it. You won't get it because you've been training and you've been running a lot. But people get it like doing, like, sometimes people go to like their first spin class or something, and it's super high intense. It's a buildup of lactic acid that gets released, and then it sends your body into like shock, and you can piss blood and vomit and throw up, and it's really bad for you.
Oh, cool.
And then,
all right.
I'm just saying, that's why I think, like, I'll definitely do it with you, but I think I'll probably do a half. I also get married the next week. I'm not getting wheeled down the aisle.
I will tell you, though, if I complete that marathon week before your wedding, that wedding is going to be a fucking riot. I'll do whatever I can.
You will be. I was talking about it with Nick last night. I was like, if Ryan does the marathon, the wedding's a write-off for him. He's going to be hammered before we walk down the aisle.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on your best behavior.
I'm going to ruin it for you guys. It's going to be about me. It's going to be everything.
Do you want me to call Taylor in here?
No, it's okay. I'm scared, Taylor.
Yeah, okay. That's what
all right. Well, yeah, but yes, thank you everyone for the donations. Those thanks to Nick Alberga. The interview was awesome last week.
Yeah, it was.
I was nervous because thank you. I was nervous because some of the clips were definitely like dogging the Leafs, because at that time when we recorded, they were playing like shit. And then when I was about to post them, because we had to wait a week, they were playing better, but then when I was about to post them, the Leafs come back down to earth, so then it all made sense again. But yeah, we're going to looking to do some more interviews soon as well. But yeah, let's get into it. I don't know if I should get into the Leafs first, or just kind of week to week stuff, but like,
I think you do Leafs, I'll do Bills, and then we can wrap it up.
Yeah, so just the Leafs kind of teased us. They had that bounce back win against Pittsburgh. I think November 3rd was the game. I think we filmed on the Sunday, because it was Monday Night Prime Hockey. We were thinking like that Pittsburgh game was like a big win, or a must win almost. They were down 3-0. Came back in the third, probably the best hockey I've seen Matthews and them play, followed by, like, before was the worst 2 periods of hockey. Matthews incredible. His PK, that one shift was incredible. Every top dog, everyone played fantastic. Then Utah, it was just, again, when I was filming with the Checking From Behind podcast, we should go check that out. It was a fun filming with them too. They were winning. They won 5-3 against Utah. Again, awesome game. Matthews, Willie, and Nyes all scored. I liked the lineup moves. I liked everything that Berube was doing. That kind of last-minute breakaway from Michelli kind of ruined it to be a perfect game for me, because It was 5-2, 1 minute left. Chelly, big bounce back after being scratched against his former team, let a breakaway, 5-3. The game was already over, but still, it was almost a perfect game in my opinion. And then, of course, boots on the ground, Boston. It was horrible. I look at this Boston team. Again, I think I projected them to finish last in the Atlantic. They've rattled off 6 in a row. Like Morgan Geekie, who, I mean, a lot for you, she's a third line center, now has 11 goals, which I think is second or even tied for first in the league. Pasternak's doing his thing. Even their goalies, for a team that's second in division, both their goalies have over 3 goals against and under 900 save percentages. I don't know how they're doing this. And Toronto, after massive momentum, 2 games, you're still at home, Saturday night, Boston. It's just, and honestly, I from this season, I blame Stolarz more than anyone. And it's not all his fault in the sense that his play has been horrible, but they're also playing him to the ground. I think he's played 13 of 16 games. Like, really, he has not been good. But also, he's tired. JD Joey Wallback. I think Wall played for the Marlies today for his conditioning stint. I'm glad to see him back. I saw his press conference. Hopefully he's doing well. It's just, he's not giving them opportunities to win. And our defense is atrocious. People saying, like Marner is the reason why the Leafs aren't doing good, all this. The Leafs are like top 5 in goals in the league right now, which is what Marner provided. Yes, he was a solid penalty killer and everything, but I think our PK has been fine. Our defense has just been absolutely atrocious. Like, Myers is shit, horrible. I remember we watched live that Pasternak goal where he completely danced. I think he danced Benoit. I think I saw it was a D-zone draw, and they put out Benoit and Myers, and I was shocked. Like, that's a horrible D pairing. I've been a big fan of Benny. I mean, he was great in the playoffs. He had some 2 clutch OT moments. Their defense has been horrible. I know people want to rag on Matthews, Nyes, Willie, but you can't. They're over a point a game. Nyes is almost 20 points in 15 games. Willie's doing his thing. Each one about Matthews, he has his points, his solid defensive zone play and everything. It's our defense. It's horrible. Like, I think people are really showing to see how good McCabe is, because I think McCabe's an incredibly underrated defenseman. Even offensively, I think he's good. But we're missing Tanev. Stolar's been ass. Like, 2 separate goals, they drove the net and it squeaked 5-hole. You're 6'7", 300 pounds. You're able to put your stick on the fucking ground, your pads on the ground. It's insane. He's been horrible. And then we have no reliable backup because Caden Primo's ass, and we shift his ass off back to Carolina. And I don't know why we haven't been playing Hildeby. Hildeby's a great AHL starter, can have his moments. And when he came into the Boston game, they gave us a chance to win, or he gave us a chance to win. And then, of course, it was after making a 4-3, after grinding it out and having chances, they D-zone giveaway, and of course, Fraser Minton scores off a one-timer open net. Like, it's just, and again, I know we're high, we're low. We had a 2-win high. We thought we're playing good. Then it's Boston. I think it wouldn't have hurt that much if it wasn't Boston, but still, like, yeah, it's just, and then Lawton's now off the IR, or back on the IR again after getting clocked by Zadorov. That was a big hit. Shout out to Bob McMahon stepping in there. Me and my brother looked at each other at the game like, we do not think Bob McMahon wanted to do that fight because Zadorov is a mutant. But
Zadorov's
he's a fucking huge man. But our defense is tough to watch. Like, it's just, and they try to make these plays. Like, they try to do like the plays where they kind of stretch it and maybe tip it in the zone. I hate to be that fucking old timer, but just rifle it off the glass. Like, put it in the neutral zone or something. Like, they're not making a pass. They're trying to do something. Fucking slap shot it around the boards, off the glass, do something. And it's been horrible because our offense is there. Again, Marner's not the reason for this. We're scoring. Like, Robertson scored again, which is awesome. I hope we don't trade him, to be honest with you, because we're saying we need top 6 scoring. Well, he scored in like 6 of the last 7 games. Like, why would we trade him? Unless it was an unbelievable deal we can't say no to. But Chelly back on back playing well. Domi's been solid. Again, Willie's top 5 in points. Nyes having such an underrated season. He has like 20 points or 19 points. Matthews, he had a goal against Utah, which is was a crazy shot. Great shot against Philly. It's not the offense. Our defense is crap. And I just posted a video with Nick Alberga, I think it was today, I think it was yesterday actually. And it was just like, we said we're 1 deep piece away. I love Morgan Riley, all that. Yeah, our D-core is all right, but it's just horrible. Philippe Myers is shit. Benoit is shit. And we need Tana back. He's already skating. That guy's a fucking animal. He's already on the ice skating, which is scary.
Yeah,
hopefully he's okay. But he was like, it was no,
NHL.
yeah. It was no equipment skating, so I think he was just getting a feel for the puck and everything. But yeah, and I have the Carolina game on to the side of me, and it could just end up being worse. But yeah,
This
again,
is
we're
a long introduction. Is this like the Hockey Hall of Fame introduction?
Yeah, because I was hoping they were going to do it last night against Boston because I thought it'd make sense Saturday night. But they made it was a Remembrance Day ceremony they did, which was cool.
Oh yeah, shout out Remembrance Day.
Yeah, I know. I throw my poppy here, but yeah. But yeah, it's ugly in Leafland, and it's Cowan down to the minors. Yeah, I think mine.
It's going to get worse.
Yeah. If you thought my rant there was bad, it wasn't even that bad. But Jackson's gonna turn it up.
I'm gonna keep my voice down. It's gonna be a whisper rant.
Yeah.
I really don't need to be.
We're
gonna have a nice date night. We're gonna have some nice pasta, but it's gonna get a little scary here. I'm gonna start with the Ticats, but let's get some more hockey news, more uplifting news.
Yeah, but yeah, so they play Carolina tonight. This will be a massive win because Carolina's a top team and bounce back. I love that Hildeby's in net. I think he's been great. He gave us a chance to win against Boston. So Carolina tonight. We have Boston again, I think, on Tuesday. Then the Kings, then Chicago. I think we're on a bit of a road, trip because I think 80% of our games have been at home. So we're going to be, and hey, you know what? You need those road trips. You need them to bond. You need them to kind of gain some more chemistry. But yeah, I wanted to get right into the Leafs. But yeah, some stuff around the league. I mean, I don't know how for Team Canada, how you keep Bedard and Celebrini like off the team at this point. They're playing ridiculous.
They're playing unbelievable.
Celebrini was first in league in points. Then Bedard was like, oh shit, I'm here. Had 4 points against Calgary. And then Celebrini the next night had 2 points, went back in the league. And then Bedard today against Detroit had 3 points, and now he's back in first. And I don't know if did you see his first goal against Detroit today?
No, I've been unbelievable.
Yes, I know. I understand. It was just a power play, like D walked to the middle, back to Bedard, and I barely saw it go in. And you should look at his. They posted a graphic of his last 10 games and his points. He has 15 assists, and every single one is a primary assist. He's just been on an absolute tear. Chicago, him and Celebrini, it's like, again, do you want that type of scorer on your third line? But at the same time, he's leading the league in points. Why would he be on your third line? He does play center, but I'm sure if you told him to play the win with McDavid, he'd say, yeah, I guess. I'm sure he'd be fine with that. But I do think you take Celebrini over Bedard if it's between one of them because of his two-way play and his competitiveness. That highlight came out of him and Mo Seider going at it, where Mo Seider's a fucking mutant of a teenage player. Celebrini was not backing down whatsoever. Not saying Bedard would, but Celebrini is definitely more of a two-way type of player. But yeah, I mean, San Jose's still down there in the standings, even though they won 3 in a row. But fuck, I would love to see Chicago in the playoffs. And people think, oh, you need that top pick. Guess whose first rounder they have this year?
I don't know. Taylor's also
Florida.
Texting me about her pick right now.
Well, they have Florida's pick, who's a bottom 5 team right now. So no matter what, they have 2 first-round picks. Hey, will Florida be staying down there? Likely not, but still, you have 2 first-round picks, and they're playing nice.
The Leafs won 2 games, immediately went from second last to third, and then lost one and went down to 5th.
Yeah. Well, in Tampa, they had a horrible start. Now they're third in the division. They've won 6 in a row.
6-1, yeah.
Yeah. Now they're lighting it up. That's going back to just the young guns like Leo Carlsson too in Anaheim. Me and the Checking From Behind podcast, we had a whole segment on Anaheim. Like, this team's insane. Like, Cutter Gauthier is a monster. My preseason, my buy for fantasy, where he's second league in goals. Leo Carlsson, who's drafted second behind Bedard, he's a fucking mutant. His goal against Vegas, was disgusting. I think he's third in the league in points. He might be the number 1 center for Sweden in the Olympics because it's not going to be Zibanejad. It's not going to be Pettersson. I think it's got to be this fucking mutant who's 19 years old. Some other Boston 6 in a row. Again, this team is horrible. Their first line center was a guy who was a fourth line center last year. He's not even playing well. Rookie race is going to be interesting. Because you have Schaefer and Demidov. It's kind of a 2-man race right now. I know Zeev Buium has been solid, but is Demidov and Schaefer? I think people may unreal, but so is Demidov. But also you got to think of the aspect of, okay, this guy's playing 23 minutes a night. Defenseman, he's leading the league in goals as a D-man. So I think, to me, I still give it to Schaefer, but
it's crazy.
Demidov might be the most fun player to watch in the NHL. He is unbelievable to watch. The final thing before I let you kind of have at it. I'm worried about Canada's goalies. Bennington's been dog shit. Hill has been dog shit. Montembeault's barely even playing. And Logan Thompson's is top of the league in all goalie stats. There's a rumor that, when he was at Vegas, Bruce Cassidy and him didn't see eye to eye. That's why he was held off the Four Nations team. But, I mean, you can tell me. I know you don't have much background in hockey playing-wise, but I feel like goalie is the one position that, hey, if the guy's kind of a nut or maybe kind of a dick, I feel like you'd rather be your goalie than, your first-line center. Like, if a guy's an ego and he's your goalie, I'd rather that be my goalie than a first-line center being kind of a dick.
An ego.
Exactly, 100%.
You want a guy he lets a goal in and then immediately talks shit to players. You don't want a guy who's just looks straight down.
100%.
Yeah,
and that's why with Bennington, I remember
locked in on this Leafs game too.
But remember, I have it to my side here. I remember with the Bennington before the Four Nations, he was kind of playing like shit. In the Four Nations, he was awesome. So you're gonna take Bennington.
I feel like it's different when you play for Team Canada versus playing for
for sure
an NHL team. Obviously NHL team, but Team Canada is, you're only playing a
different
set amount of games,
different
NHL. Yeah, it's different feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they allow hitting in the Olympics now?
Oh yeah, there's hitting. There's always been hitting.
Yeah, has there?
Yeah, there's no. You just can't fight. You just can't fight.
That's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah, you can. Of course, you can hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Then lastly, we stink in beer. We're 2-6. We can't fucking score. We can't stop the team from scoring. We were second in the league last year. Now we're dead last, and we stink. Oh, and Ekman Larsson's hurt. So yeah, even our D-Court has got a little bit worse. So yeah, that's fun.
No, I didn't even get to see that. That's great.
I think he blocked his shot, so he should be.
Oh my god, dude! I do. Oh, I see it.
I do want to shout out Jake McCabe though. I think he is incredibly underrated. I think his skating's underrated.
He's been the best Leaf defenseman consistently over the last year.
Yeah, he's nails as fuck. He's actually a very underrated skater. I think he's a great skater. Can move the puck. Again, he went at it with Zadorov last night. He is a dog. I love Jake McCabe. And I think we got him on a great. I think we were paying $4 million for 4 years. So I love Jake McCabe. And also, I do also want to shout out Dakota Joshua. I think he's gone better every single game. Even though last night, I don't know if you watched the Boston game, he had a play where after we scored early on, Robertson scored, and then Joshua grabbed the puck and then tried to toe drag in front of Stolarz, and then their guy just poked it in. So besides that, he played really good, but that was kind of a shitty play. But Dakota Joshua has been playing a lot better. But yeah, man, I think it's time to let you run with it and get to the NFL. I mean, to be honest with the fans here, we're not going to be we'll obviously break down some of the scores and everything. We're not going to give our, this
is going to get more views.
Best breakdown.
This is going to get more views than any of our other videos because I'm literally I'll go through maybe who won, but
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, trade deadline was nuts. Jets sold everyone.
I think they fucking fleeced the Colts. I think they fleeced the Colts.
They did. They fleeced the Colts. And if you look at what the Cowboys gave up to get Quinnen Williams, the Cowboys did have a good trade deadline. But I don't know. I really got nothing other than to focus on the Bills right now. I'm gonna rip through all of these Sunday games and tell you guys who won. No, I'm gonna rip through all the Sunday games and then I'm just gonna go off. Raiders at Broncos. Right. I took the Broncos to win. Absolute stink fest of a game. Just horrible. Oh, huge. Nice.
Nice the Willie. Again, it's not our top guys. I think it was top guys are fine.
Oh no, it was Willie.
Then it was with the Willie. But yeah, yes, keep going.
It's the I'm gonna let you update me on the Leafs game while I go off on this.
Yes. I'll send like this.
Okay. Just stink fest of a game. Broncos defense is probably the best defense we've ever seen since
85 Bears.
Legion of Boom. They have 41. Yeah, they have 41 sacks. They're averaging 4.5 sacks a game. Nick Bonito, Zach Allen.
Wait. They have 41. Bufunga. They have 41 sacks.
As a team, they have 3 players. They have 2 players with over 10 sacks, and they have a player with 7 sacks. And they have 41 sacks. They're averaging 4.5 sacks a game. I think they have the most takeaways in the NFL. The fact that this game was even close to me shows you that Bo Nix may not be that dude. The Raiders defense is booty, other than Max Crosby. Gino just sucks. Him losing his mind at for nothing, and Kenny Pickett coming over and being a veteran quarterback when Geno Smith has been in the league forever is ridiculous. Anyway, Falcons at Colts. The Falcons should have won this game. Jonathan Taylor is the MVP. If he continues to have success like this, he will be the MVP. Daniel Jones was okay. Jalen Warren could be Rookie of the Year. Ravens at Vikings. It was always the Ravens. J.J. McCarthy was going to be good, but not going to be able to beat a Lamar Jackson who is going to be finding his groove. Bills at Dolphins. We'll get to that fucking piece of shit. Browns at Jets. It was always the Jets. Back-to-back wins. Dylan Gabriel is not the answer. Justin Fields still sucks. Jerry Jeudy is good. Jags at Texans. The Jags should have won this game. Davis Mills, the long neck QB. He's okay. Don't mind him. Nico Collins just absolutely willed Houston back to a comeback. Giants at Bears. It was always the Bears. If Jackson Dart didn't get a concussion, Giants may have pulled it out. Giants are only going to win 2 games this year. I am off the Giants. Patriots at Bucks. I hate the Patriots. I am back to hating the Patriots. The Patriots are my Chiefs, and I cannot stand them. Saints at Panthers. The Panthers should have won this game. Outl played well, but Tyler Shook, or whatever his name is, played pretty good. And the Bills just, couldn't go and get Chris Olave, who had a 60-yard touchdown. We'll get into that. Cardinals at Seahawks. Caitlin was always going to get this dub. The Seahawks absolutely went belt to ass to the Cardinals. I don't know what the final score was. I think it was 41-15.
It's
Lions at Commanders.
41-22 right now, 8 minutes
and
left.
I believe the Rams also. The Rams 49ers game. What's the game? What's the score?
Sorry. I'll say the last 3 games because it was kind of like during the year. So Seahawks win 44-22, Rams win 42-26, and Lions also win 44-22.
And then we have the Steelers Chargers later. I took Steelers.
Yeah.
Sick. That's great for fantasy. Steelers at Chargers. I took the Steelers. And Eagles at Packers. I took the Eagles. All right. Now, the NFL trade deadline, I was hoping for a receiver. Didn't matter who it was to me. I didn't really want Rashid Shaheed. I was okay with Chris Olave. And then the Jets started a fire sale. The Jets traded their number 1 draft pick in a typical Jets fashion. And yes, they fleeced the Colts, but they traded to get a whole bunch of first-round picks this year and next year. And what they did is basically trade away their number 1 corner to be like, oh, you know what we could get next year is a number 1 corner in the first round. Ridiculous move. This year's quarterback market in the NFL draft is not great. You're not going to get a number 1 QB. You're going to have to either ride with Justin Fields or find someone. The trade to me is ridiculous. Sauce Gardner going to that team is unreal for the Colts. Yes, the Colts may have given up too much, but this is kind of their window, and they are going all in. And that win today really showed the grittiness of them. That's a tough Falcons team who's 3-6, and their record doesn't reflect who they actually are. Then they trade Quinn Williams to the Cowboys. Good trade for the Cowboys. Cowboys need defensive help, especially on that D-line. You have Quinn Williams and Kenny Clark, both 2 Pro Bowlers. Really, really good for them. And they get, the Jets got Adonai Mitchell from the Colts back, and they get Mozzie Smith from the Cowboys back, both former first-round draft picks. Good deal overall. The Jets did have a good trade deadline. You know who didn't have a good trade deadline? The Buffalo Bills. People want to call him Big Baller Beane. People want to call him Big Nut Beane. Whatever you want to call him, he needs to go. At some point, you need to realize, and when the Bills posted on Twitter during trade deadline day that everybody eats and all the receivers that caught a pass during the Chiefs game, I knew we weren't going to trade for a receiver. I knew we weren't going to get anything. I knew Beane was maybe on the phone with people, but he wasn't going to give anything up. And you know how ridiculous it is that he didn't want to give anything up. Give up a first-round draft pick. Why do you need a first-round draft pick next year? You don't. You give up a first-round draft pick for Jalen Waddle, and he goes and boost. Keon Coleman is good. Khalil Shakir is good. None of these receivers are absolutely amazing. They are not getting separation, and you saw it today. The Bills absolutely could not get separation. We have the worst separation for a wide receiver in the NFL, and it was clear. Josh Allen literally up one play ran 40 yards behind the line of scrimmage to find one wide receiver that could get open. If you can't get open while a quarterback is running for 10 seconds behind the goddamn line of scrimmage, you have a problem. You cannot just rely on Josh Allen and James Cook to win a goddamn Super Bowl. The defense can't be on the field for over half of the game. Like, yes, Devon Achane absolutely ate, but the defense came out early, got an interception. We go 3 and out. Defense then back on the field straight away. They go down, they score. Fine, whatever. Offense comes out 3 and out. Offense can't do anything. And Joe Brady needs to figure out, again, you can't go from coaching a full game and coordinating a full game on offense and figuring out what you actually need to do to beat a Kansas City Chiefs team and then come in next week in Miami and not beat a 2-7 Miami Dolphins team. It is absolutely ridiculous. It is an embarrassment. The fact that you can't figure out that you need to find a way to get a deep ball. You can't keep throwing these wide receiver screens. You can't do end arounds. Either run. First down, run the ball. Second down, quick out. Third down, get a first down. Then that next series, throw a deep shot. Stop with these wide receiver screens. I get it. Their chunk plays, Khalil Shakir has one of the best stats when after contact. He, on average, I think has like 2 yards. Averages a 2-yard reception, but averages after the catch 9 yards. That's great. On a day like today when you have nothing from the offense and Josh Allen has to scramble around and try and do everything, literally everything. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Do I blame him for the fumble? Yes, he probably should have went down. What point are you going to sit there and be like, man, I have to carry the team on my back? You come out after halftime, you have a great drive, you go all the way down, and then you sit there and you look in the end zone on that interception. You're throwing it to Dawson Knox. He doesn't sit on the route. He keeps extending the route when you have 2 receivers in the back of the end zone. It is absolutely ridiculous. The Bills need to figure it out or they're going to lose again, probably in the divisional round or the wild card round to the goddamn New England Patriots, who are riding an absolute high. And yes, the Patriots are good. They're going to be a good football team. I had them as a 9-8 team. Turns out they're going to be like a 10-6 team, maybe even better. This is ridiculous football from a team that has a high standard. And I cannot continue to consistently sit down and waste 4 hours of my day to watch a team that doesn't want to go in and invest to actually win a Super Bowl. Your Super Bowl window is closing, and you can't continue to waste years of Josh Allen's life. All right, I'm good. I need to get that off my chest.
Have a sip. Have a sip. Have a drink.
Dude, I am red in the face.
Dude, you at some point you looked Carolina scored. You were so red during the middle of that. It was nuts. You're so really red.
But I'm not wrong. The thing is that it's like
not at all. When I see these, like when it's like the first series or maybe the beginning of the second series and they throw these 50-50 balls to Keon or anything like that, it makes my blood boil. It's like, yeah, after a few series, get some yards, get into the other side of the field, maybe then start doing those plays. But when you do it so early on in a series, it pisses me off. And the game honestly was over when James Cook fumbled that ball. That was kind of when the game was over.
And you know what? James Cook has played out. The reason that these players like Josh Allen and James Cook are trying to extend these plays is because in the back of their head, in my mind, they are sitting there and are like, man, this game rests on my shoulders. Because yes, Khalil Shakir is good. Dalton Kincaid is amazing. And the fact that Joe Brady is not getting Dalton Kincaid more involved in this offense is absolutely ridiculous. But you have to extend plays and you have to try and continue to make something out of nothing. And that has been kind of the recipe. And the reason why we've gotten away with it for so long is because we've had playmakers like Stephon Diggs, or we had a Gabe Davis, or we had a Matt Collins to bail us out. We don't have that this year. Curtis Samuel's doing nothing. Tyrell Shavers doing nothing. Like, these receivers aren't able to get separation from mid-level DBs in the NFL. The Dolphins are 2-7. Yeah. They beat the fucking Falcons and the Browns.
Yeah. It was tough seeing Matt Collins go for 100 yards today. That was tough to see. Not saying he would have been much a better add to this team. It's just like, come on. Well, and back to the Waddle thing.
You know what?
Apparently the Bills did offer a first, but they wanted this year's, not next year's. Is that what the deal was?
They wanted a 2026 and not 2027.
Why? Who gives a fuck? Yeah, who gives a fuck?
You invested so much draft stock in your defense this year that you have so many defensive players coming up. And yes, some of them are getting hurt, but you can make it work. Also, who are you looking at in this year's draft that's like, oh, we really can't give up that pick for a playmaker who can get separation?
Yeah, and he's so young. He's under contract and everything. And also, me and my brother were just talking at dinner. It's like, next year's draft class for the NFL is loaded. Why are you even want to give up that one anyways? Like, who gives a fuck? Because there could be, I could see fucking 10 guys this year NFL going first overall. There's no clear cut. You can snag some solid players in the second, third, or whatever picks they have. I don't get why they're so hesitant in 2026, unless there's a diamond in the rough they're looking at that no one knows, a fucking hidden TJ Watt or something. It's just make your team better. I understand that NFL deadline is not as crazy as the NHL trade deadline. It's like, NHL trade deadline, it feels like almost every team makes at least one move. It's rare that team doesn't. NFL's a lot different. But I mean, NFL, there's so many injuries. Even like just getting some guys to fill in for injuries or something. Like, it's just the fact that they did nothing. And a lot of teams did nothing. Like Chiefs did nothing, right? A lot of other teams did nothing. It's, again, like I said, with the deadline. But yeah, when me and you were texting back and forth at work, and because all the deals were crazy, all the rumors, and it was just like, wait, the Bills did nothing? It was disheartening because, again, like this team, I don't know. Like, I know a few years ago, I think at one point were they like 6-6 or something like that, like 2 years ago. Last year, obviously, they had a great year, but yeah, it's just
they still have a good record, and
they're still 6-3. They're still 6-3, but the AFC is tough. Baltimore's on the rise. Like, their defense is scary. Lamar's going to find his groove. They're winning games without Lamar. I mean, I guess like 2 weeks ago he had 4 touchdowns, but he still didn't even look like himself. This week he didn't look great, but the AFC is scary. Denver, Patriots, Chiefs will always be there. Houston's won a few games in a row. So like it's getting scary.
The next. So we play the Bucs, which is an NFC team next week. Yep. Then we play Texans AFC, Steelers AFC, Bengals AFC, Patriots, biggest game of the year, Browns. And then we play the Eagles and the Jets to finish the season. So like you have to beat the Bucs, the Texans, the Steelers, the Bengals, and the Patriots. And you could probably give up one of those games. One of those games, I would say maybe the Steelers you could give up. And then you have to beat the Patriots.
Have to. I can't understand losing 2 games. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
No. So anyway, let's get into what next week looks like. I can't even do it.
Let me start here. Let me got this.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Thursday night, I'm not going to watch this game. Jets at Patriots. Patriots are 10.5 point favorites right now. 46.5 over under at Foxborough. You have the Jets because I feel like you'll never bet on the Patriots ever again, which I understand. I'll go for the Jets too. No, I mean, the fact that the Jets can win a game with Justin Fields throwing for 54 yards is kind of hilarious. Then Commanders, Dolphins. Commanders actually 1.5 favorites. I think that'll likely change. Again, these were posted before today. So I think Dolphins will likely be favored.
It's 700 yards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like it's in Madrid. I think if you have Devon Achane, I think he'll get you 40 fantasy points. Commanders defense is one of the worst in the league. And again, they're without Jane Daniels. Wow. They're toast.
Probably second worst in the league next to the fucking Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, for sure. The next game, another divisional game, Panthers, Falcons. Falcons are 3.5 point favorites. In Atlanta, you got the Panthers here after a tough loss to New Orleans. Like, that was a win. Like, if they won that game, wouldn't they have been 6-3? Or no? 6-3?
They would have been 6-4. They're 5.
6-4, yeah. They're 5-5. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, with the Bucs losing, that would have been a huge win for them.
Just can't figure it out.
They can't. I'm hearing Giants are firing Brian Dable.
What?
Wow. I just got a notification.
Oh my God. Fire Joe Brady and bring Brian Dable back to the Buffalo Bills for the love of God.
It's Wesley Steinberg. He has 23,000 followers, NFL and New York Giants insider. He also posted a tweet of Saquon to the Eagles. So this looks like a legit guy. Damn. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know. I know, like, it's. I know you're kind of wasting energy on the Bills here. Like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, I still think he's a great coach. I think him and Dart got along. But I mean, again, you're what, 2-8 right now, 3-8, something like that, 2-8, I think. So, I mean, I think Dart loved him, but I guess you're tired of the results.
Yeah, you're 2-8. He's a great coach, but it's been too long. I don't care. Bring him back to the Bills. Let him be an offensive consultant, and then fire Joe Brady and let Brian Dable and Josh Allen reconnect.
Love that. Yeah, I mean, again, if they would likely win that game if Dart doesn't go down with a concussion, but I think
that's crazy. I don't know.
It could, again, it could not be for sure, but again, the guy looked at, he's a Giants, yes. But the guy who posted it, like, he is a Giants guy, and he did post a tweet of Saquon to the Eagles, so we'll see. Next, Bears at Vikings. This is kind of a rematch game from week 1. I also like the Bears here. The Vikings are 3-point favorites. I don't know. I know, again, what are your thoughts on JJ? I think he has some flashes of being a really good defenseman. Caleb, hey, I don't think Caleb threw for a passing touchdown today, but his running skills are crazy. Like his scrambling has been awesome. He had that late game touchdown to kind of seal it for them. He also throws missiles. Like sometimes they're pretty far off.
Yeah.
But it's only 100 miles an hour. Like he is throwing piss missiles out there.
He'll turn into a good quarterback in the NFL. I don't know about JJ. I think JJ will be good, but I think he has a trajectory of, I don't know, it's tough. It's tough when you have an organization that has an amazing wide receiver and has experienced success. Not success in like a Super Bowl way, but success in a deep playoff run. Not even deep, but like a playoff run kind of way. So it's tough to like hold on. JJ kind of needs to they'll give him at least 3 years.
Yeah.
So...
yeah. All right, but I like the Bears too. There, Bears 6-3. I know Lions won. Big game for the Packers tonight, or sorry, tomorrow night. I'm excited for that game. Thought I'd hear that. Packers Giants. Packers all the way. I mean, Packers 7-point favorites. That'll likely change if Dar's confirmed out, which I think he'll likely be with a concussion. But yeah, it's always will be the
Jameis
Packers.
Is going to step in, dude.
Bengals Steelers. 6-point favorites. I mean. I don't hate the Bengals here. I don't hate the Bengals here. Big AFC North game, but I don't know.
Change my pick.
You're changing it? Yeah, I like the Bengals. I like the Bengals. Like they're scoring 35 plus a game. It's just their defense stinks. Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. It's in Heinz Field, but
Bengals front office can't figure out how to pay a defender.
Yeah, it's just hilarious how
I lost my voice from fucking my Bills.
That's awesome. That's okay. Texans Titans 38.5 over under. Texans are 7.5-point favorites. Yeah, Texans even with Davis Mills.
Yeah, I like this as a trap game though
for the Titans. I mean, their defense is like obviously really good, but it wasn't that good against the Jags today. Oh, did you see that also Stingley Jr. interception today? That was ridiculous.
Yeah. I meant to bring up. We posted a clip on TikTok going through the breakdown, and people were roasting my take on the Colts. For all those people, I said the Colts were going to be like a 9-8, may get into the playoff team, may get into the playoffs kind of team. For all the people who told me this team was never going to make the playoffs, they have a 99% chance to get to the playoffs, and especially after this win, take it to the bank. All right? Take it to the bank. Your guy knows ball.
When what video was that? I haven't posted about the Colts in a while.
It was one of our breakdowns of the AFC West or whatever, I believe. It was a breakdown of an AFC division, and I said the Colts, I like what they have going.
I mean, they have like the perfect offense, and they have an MVP caliber running back. And Warren's great. I mean, Daniel Jones doesn't just play consistent. They have a great O-line. When Pittman, Pierce is a great deep ball threat. And again, like they definitely overpaid for Sauce, but like they got better. Like sometimes teams in every league, like Carolina, fuck off. Like you know going in, sometimes you in a trade, like you kind of know you got fleeced a little bit. Like you kind of know, okay, I overpaid for this player, but it had to get done and we got better. Like that's just what happens in every league. Like sometimes you just have to do that because he's gonna get moved somewhere else.
Brandon Beane would never do that. Brandon Beane's like, you know what? I would way rather
fucking with the Bulls over there. But yeah, next game, Bucks at Bills in Buffalo.
To get rid of it, but Bills I'm having a tough time.
It doesn't matter, brother. The Bills are 6-point favorites. Bucks coming off another loss, even though Baker's a lot better, 3 touchdowns. I expect that line's gonna change. I feel like it also could change to a 2.5. Honestly, I know the Bucks are playing well. I know they lost and the Bills lost too, but I think that line's gonna change. I definitely like the over for this game, though, at 50.5. I definitely like the over for that game.
Josh Allen's just going to put the team on his back. I haven't been on social media since the Bills lost. I can't.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Next up, Chargers in Jacksonville. Jags had a tough loss today. They had it in their grasp, but they gave it away. Chargers are 1.5 favorites. You got the Jags here?
Yeah, I like the Jags. Dude, the AFC is ridiculous.
It's a gauntlet right now. It's just week to week with the AFC. Yeah, the Chargers are just a different team without Joe Alt. Like I'd say it every fucking time, but he literally helps run that offense.
You have 3 teams at 8-2. You have 2 teams at 6-3. The Steelers are 5-3. The Jags are 5-4. The Chiefs are 5-4. The fucking Texans are 4-5. The Ravens are 4-5. Like, it is really a toss-up. Even if the Bengals can win, like, rattle off a string of wins. Yeah. The NFC is fucked, too.
Yeah. Yeah, like next, then probably the game of the week, Seahawks at Rams in L.A. Rams are 2.5-point favorites. Stafford is really
that's the best.
Like I know Jonathan Taylor MVP as well, but like Stafford's definitely definitely top 5 MVP. He threw for what 3-4 touchdowns today.
He's number 1 after this week.
Yeah,
He's number 1. After this week.
Yeah,
It's him,
Seahawks,
Drake
Rams,
May, Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, like they're with Puka back, like this Devontae again, like we said, like he's not up there for yards, but he's just a red zone threat. Their series are great. They run the ball with Kyron while they need to. They'll throw little out routes to Puka, and he's a fucking dog. And then the red zone, you're not gonna stop Devontae. He's one of the best route runners in the NFL. Their offense is just
What's
a joke.
Caitlin's pick this week?
What is it? Oh, I have it on my phone here. We might have already passed it. Let's see. Oh, she's been on a hot streak. So she's what? She's 3-2 now because she picked the Seahawks, right? The Bird game.
3-2.
But yes. We'll see. I just sent her a link to week 11. I said, give me your picks. And I forgot, sorry, that's my bad. I forgot to say it. She has the Giants over the Packers. Because concrete jungles, which dreams are made of.
Insane.
The logo is just NY, like New York City is so powerful that it's actually itself the mascot for the team. Respect. And they just got a new mayor because she's getting political and on a real high right now.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
But yeah, she's got the Giants. I mean, hey, she's 3-0. She knows ball. Even though last week you said she doesn't know ball.
I didn't say she doesn't know ball.
You took there was a clip I was gonna post that you said no. You based. Oh, at least here we go. Bobby McMahon, I think. Yeah, no, there was a clip I was gonna post. You said she doesn't know ball. You said, well, no, you said that Taylor actually knows ball, and I was like, was that a shot at Caitlin? You're like, oh, that's not a shot. You're like Joey Coldcutt, just fucking gaslighting everyone.
It's not a shot at Caitlin. It's just the truth. Taylor knows ball.
I mean, she chose the Bills, so
yeah, but she was right. She said if the Bills if the Dolphins beat the Bills, it's embarrassing, and it was fucking embarrassing. So she was correct.
Yeah, she knows ball. She knows ball. It was actually Tavares, by the way. All right, so yeah, so then Charlie was at Seahawks, Rams,
Cardinals.
Oh yeah, so we didn't really. But you like the Seahawks or Rams though? I don't think we actually broke down. But yeah, I like the Seahawks. Their offense is a joke right now. 49ers, Cardinals. 49ers, I think that's a ridiculous spread. I think I may change my lock of the week. Like Niners 1.5. Like I think that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Ravens, Browns. Yeah, I think Lamar's just gonna keep getting better. Their defense.
Also a trap game.
You look like a fucking evil villain right there, and your head is down. You look like you're 9, like JG McCarthy, his alter ego right now.
Dude, you have no idea how much I want to stop thinking about football. Taylor and I got a Nintendo Switch. We got this game Overcooked, and all we've been doing is playing. All we did this morning was play Overcooked, and basically it's just our chefs in a kitchen, and it's a lot of fun. I'm trying to eat penne alla vodka, have some wine, fall asleep, go for a run in the morning, forget about everything, and wake up a rejuvenated Bills fan, forget about everything that happened this past week.
I respect it. All right, we're wrapping up here.
Ravens, Browns. I think the Ravens should win. The Ravens should win, but it really depends on how the Browns defense is able to focus on Lamar. I don't think Lamar has been himself. I think he threw for over 200 today, only had 1 touchdown. This Browns defense is tough. Obviously, they got blown out today, but I think the Browns can put a number on Lamar. They see him all the time. Myles Garrett's a dog. Elpitt's great, and this is a must-win game for the Ravens. They need to win this game, so it's a huge, huge game.
Yeah. Chiefs, Broncos. Chiefs are 3-point favorites in Denver.
This is my game of the week. I want Bo Nix to go out there and drop his ball sack on Patrick Mahomes' chin and say, don't worry, there's a real king of the AFC West, and it is me. That's what I want.
I mean, coming up to bye, but yeah, we'll see. Then Sunday night, Lions at Eagles. Eagles are 1.5 favorites, and I'll let you go into because I think that's Tay's pick. And she had a great explanation as why it's her pick, too.
Yeah, Lions. Jack's gonna hate this. I've been trying to get in the good books. I've been trying to get in Jack's good books for a while,
saying he appreciates
it is not going well. For those who don't know, Jack is Ryan's brother.
Yep, he is.
I've been trying. My fiance decided to go a different way, and I'm sorry, Jack. My alliance rides with my fiance, and I will ride with her. Taylor has chosen the Eagles because that's just what she picked. She doesn't know why. It's just a gut feeling. Ryan can attest to it. That is for real. Word for word, what she said when she came in this room, and I asked her for her pick.
You were typing as she was speaking. Like that was literally how.
I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. I literally typed out word for word what she said.
Yeah.
I
All
like
right.
my keys for the Eagles to win this game is Saquon to be involved early, and shut down Jahmyr Gibbs. If you shut down Jahmyr Gibbs, the Eagles have a great pass defense. You got to make Jared Goff make throws, and I think he can make those throws. I think he's a good quarterback. Yeah, it'll be a great game.
And it's all about their O-line, too. I think the game kind of runs on their O-line, and they're kind of banged up. That's why you kind of say Gibbs has kind of had some off weeks. But yeah, if you give Goff time, he's one of the most accurate passes in the NFL. If you get Gibbs going, you get Goff going. Jameson Williams had a great game today. It's all about their O-line because the Eagles, they have Jalen Carter down there and everyone, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited for that game. Monday, Cowboys at Raiders. Cowboys coming off the bye.
This should be
Cowboys
a
3.5
slaughter.
point favorites. It
should be a
be.
slaughter.
Over under 51, which is hilarious. So yeah, we'll get
offense. The Cowboys should score 51 by themselves.
Yeah. So this is. I'll keep what my lock of the week was because I was reading it. I didn't see the 49ers line at 1.5, but because I'm going to keep my original one, and that is Cowboys the spread. I think coming off a bye, I think Dak's going to throw for 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, Pickens and CD each like 100 yards, and Javonte's going to run it down the Raiders' throat. I think that line could change, but yeah. Let's go. Oh my gosh, Willie Ageke. Willie might be MVP. He might be MVP. I'm back on Leafs train. We're back.
I wish the Bills could just do that. Well,
who knows? It could be over. But yeah, I'm. You already chalked up yourself a dub? Wait. You already chalked yourself up a dub in fantasy? Fuck you. No, I'm deleting that.
That's what it
ain't over. It ain't over. Yeah, I got Cowboys spread. What's your lock of the week, buddy? You piece of shit.
My luck of the week is the under in the Chiefs Broncos.
I like that. What's the under set at?
43.
Fuck you. 45.5. I like the under for that.
43.
My farm is just my farm is just 4 anytime goal scorers Wednesday night hockey. I got Gensel anytime, McDavid anytime, Gunther anytime, and Bedard anytime.
Dude, my farm is actually looking decent. I got Leafs money line tonight, Sens money line tonight. They're currently tied 1-1, end of first with Utah. Stars money line up 2-1, end of first. Flames money line, game's just starting. Avalanche money line over the Canucks and Ducks money line over the Jets. 5 to pay out 254.
Baby, how are you?
Dude, that's actually like for real. That's not bad parlay.
That's not bad. So by the way, because I said all the goals, have you done the Tim's picks before? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, my mom. You know what's crazy? My mom loves doing that and will ask me. And for the first probably 2 weeks she was doing it, I thought she was for real betting. I didn't realize she was, because she just asked me, who do you think is going to score tonight? And then she would do something on her phone and I'm like, there's no way. Then she asked me, she's like, oh, I have to submit my picks for Tim Hortons. And I was like, what are you talking about? And for the last year and a half, that's been her favorite thing to do.
That's
she
incredible.
Just submits picks. Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah, I just started doing it now. I did it today, but I didn't realize kind of what it was about. But yeah, by the way, I don't care how old people are. Every time I go to Tim's, I always get a pack of hockey cards. It's so much fun opening just like a 3-pack of hockey cards. I love it.
That was a good way to finish that sentence.
Yeah. What? How old you are?
I don't care how old you are. So yeah, for our 10 commandments last week, we didn't do too bad. Literally, basically everything hit other than the under in the Jags game. The Bills absolutely fucked us on the spread, and so did James Cook. So fuck the Bills.
If James Cook got the over, we would have had the medium risk because we had Dart over in passing, Baker over 1.5, Goff 1, and JSN over. So it was literally that one we would have won the medium. But
I feel pretty good.
Still a solid week. Yeah,
I feel pretty good about this next coming week. Ryan came up with a good idea to start adding in some statistics about why we're choosing what we're choosing. So for our year low risk, we're going to have Drake May with his over in passing against the Jets. Ryan's statistical analysis is automatic.
It's just he's getting 250 a game. Like it's the Jets secondary with no Sauce Gardner now. Like it's just
we've got Dak 1+ passing touchdown. Ryan's statistical analysis. It's the Raiders. Unbelievable. And for the third one for your low risk, so you got May over against the Jets, Dak 1+ passing touchdown, and then you're taking Ibuka over and receiving against the Bills. And I don't know if I can say this out loud.
You can. It's the fucking dog shit Bills. That's what he said, and that's why.
Yeah, I wrote. All right. For your medium risk, you're going to add 2 on to that, and now we're going to pump the Bills up. Cook has the over and rushing against the Bucks. Ryan, actually, for real statistical analysis this time. Bucks let Travion run for over 140, and this season, after a 50-yard or less run game for Cook, he always has at least gotten at least 80 or more. I like that. That's unbelievable. And Gibbs, anytime, I wrote he is Detroit's offense. So for medium risk, you're going May over against the Jets, Dak 1+ passing touchdown, Ibuka over and receiving. Add on Cook over against the Bucks and Gibbs anytime. That's your medium risk, 5 picks. High risk, you're adding 5 picks on top already. We got Josh Allen, 2+ TDs, Lord and Savior, obviously. Baker, 1+ passing touchdown, and Bills are poop. Lamar, anytime, statistical analysis, Browns. Under in the Chiefs-Broncos game, Broncos defense is gross, and the Chiefs are poo, and we got the Dowdle over and rushing, and we didn't add a statistical analysis for this, but he did the Key and Pill sketch twice, 2 weeks in a row. He's going to get the over. So if you want to go full high risk, we'll recap real quick. May over against the Jets. Dak 1+ passing touchdown. Ibuka over and receiving. Cook over against the Bucks. Gibbs anytime. Josh Allen 2+ TDs. Baker 1+ touchdown. Lamar anytime. Under in the Chiefs-Broncos game and Dowdle over and rushing for the full high risk. Buds and Pucks to the moon. Ryan is whooping me in the lock of the week. We are getting absolutely destroyed in Bet the Farm. The Bills need a win. The Leafs need a win. The Ticats stink. Buds and Pucks to the moon. Buds Mafia to the moon. Follow, like, subscribe, get it going. Donate to our Movember. Let's go. I need food.
Tavares coming out, sends it in a goal. They score! They score! Holy mackerel, they score! Morgan Riley! Mo Riley! The Leafs have won it! They're going to the second round!
Gonna run for it, he got it! And there